One of the main reasons we haven't filmed for the past. So I thought quickly show you the books that Millie chose today. Super important part for any home ed parents.
Very nice, isn't it? Very nice.
8 years ago we weren't even thinking about GCSEs.
They look so much like chips.
Where are we going to put it, Mills? Quickly explain the process of booking a GCSE. But mainly it falls on me because it's my responsibility.
Emily's adding her little stones to her.
And Ted has just zapped his math.
We've had 3 new additions, haven't we?
To tell our kids actually I just need half an hour to...
So Millie is now busy creating her little...
That's how GCSEs work.
Well, we got more than we needed.
It just wasn't for them and I wouldn't have it any other way.
I was worried they were going to clash, but...
Trying to live to the standard of...
Look how big he's got!
He's now on the committee there and he's the main gardener.
Organising them and we're putting them all in.
Doing the AQA awards and they are brilliant.
This is your reminder.
With what we see on social media. Okay, so that's why I struggle with these things.
And off she goes.
Hello and welcome back to another Home Education Journey UK video. It is Monday the 8th of June 2026. I think this is the first time we've filmed this year. Happy New Year. Belated Happy New Year. I hope you've all had a good start to the year and the first half is going well for you. We've had a few things going on, which is why we haven't really recorded yet this year. We'll go into that a bit later on. Explain to you what we've been up to, what's been going on for us, where we are with home ed, etc, family life, all of that sort of stuff. But right now we are heading into town as Alfie has a gardening job. We're going to drop him off there and then Millie and I are going to head out and get a couple of bits we need from town. So we'll take you guys with us and we'll catch up with you a little bit later on.
We've been back from town for about an hour. We've had some lunch and now I want to show you what we got from town. Didn't manage to film in town because it was rainy and we were just trying to keep dry. So I thought I'd show you quickly now. Millie wants to make the chicken coop look all pretty. So we just got a few bits for that mainly. We got, we didn't get remote control, remove that. We got a little bird feeder. It's a little bench which looks really cute. That was £5. These are all from B&M. Super cute little bug hotel. That one was £3. And then a birdhouse. This one was £4. And then we got a couple of plant pots because we need a few more for some plants we bought yesterday. These are £1.50 each. Another little super cute bug hotel. That was £3 as well. Some cable ties. £153 so she can tie all her bits to the chicken coop. And then we got a load of these which were all at £3 each. So we've got a plain one and then she went with 3 of these ones which are also £3. You can get quite a lot on there. 3 of those and then 3 of the purple ones as well. I think she's super keen to get this up and going now, so I will show you guys how she gets on. Millie is about to come and do the chicken coop. She started it a little bit yesterday there. We've got a before picture and she's going to add a few more bits now, but we've also been doing a bit of the garden lately. As you can see, it's looking much better than it was. Yeah, it's got our veggie patches with some strawberries and tomatoes. A nice area to sit and chill now over here and to do potting our plants. And then I think we might have some strawberries in here at the minute. We've been taking them out. They've been getting some sprouting every day. Oh, Millie, we've got loads. There and all there. Also got some herbs, some lavender and stuff here. Not really sure what's what in there. Alfie's done that bit, but these are our tomatoes. We've not got any tomatoes yet. And then we've got our sunflowers here. Sunflower seeds, which are doing well, aren't they, Mills?
Yeah.
Millie's wild garden. Bird water table there. That's looking really cute. She's put lots of little wild seeds in and they're growing really well. You can see them all sprouting. And then we planted these as little plants and they're doing ever so well as well. That's a super cute little area. I just brought some of the bits out. They look really colourful out here.
Yeah, they do.
I don't know if the camera picks it up, but they look so colourful.
I was worried they were going to clash, but I don't think they will.
No, I think they just look really pretty, babe. Them, what you're putting up first. They're tough.
Yeah.
Are you excited to get them up?
I am.
You've waited patiently, haven't you?
I am, yeah.
Whilst I did lunch and stuff.
This person was saying that if you put them from the side, then they don't fall out. So if you make like a slit there. Hang on.
Oh, so the whole,
Yeah.
they don't fall out the bottom.
And then you can just grab them like that.
Oh, handy. So they keeps the rest of them contained.
Rest are in there.
Well done. And off she goes. Busying away.
There.
Looks cute, babe. Hanging in the birdhouse there. You do it.
No.
And we put the little bird feeder bench here. Do it.
It doesn't feel like going through today.
Is it not going through?
No.
Fiddly, aren't they?
It's just a little.
Have we got it?
Yeah.
There we go. Well done, chick. And there you go. Millie's added all of her little flowers. Sort of just let Millie do what she wanted with it. Haven't I, chick?
Yeah.
Let you do what you want. Let you go with your flow. It looks really cute. Are you happy with it?
Yeah, I like it.
Hey, look how big he's got. Good boy. Get it, George. Where's she gone?
I love you. I love you. I love you. You cheeky boy. I love you. Come back here. I love you.
And a hyper.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I will. Breakfast and dinner. So it's actually now Tuesday morning. It's 11 AM. We've had a nice slow morning. Lee's in London today, so he brought me a cup of tea in bed nice and early. So I just spent a few hours chilling there with that, and then a coffee as well, and read a bit of my book, which was lovely. Millie's been up sorting all the pets out, cleaning them, getting everyone where they need to be and fed, and she's just been making a little bracelet for Lee, because he's had one with Daddy on for a long time and it broke when he was last in London, and he gathered all the little beads up, bless, and brought it back for Millie to make a new one. So she's just been busy doing that for him, to surprise him with that later when he gets back from London. We're about to head to the library. Alfie's there volunteering today, so Millie and I thought we'd go for a little walk down there and pick out a couple of books. So Millie's about to wrap this and put it on Lee's desk for later, but I thought I'd quickly show you guys what she's made. So we've just got back and Millie has treated herself to some new little things that were in the co-op, haven't you? They look very interesting, whether you're like...
a bit strange.
Yeah, let's have a look. So there's a little pizza and some fries. They look so much like chips.
Hard in the middle. I don't know
Yeah,
how soft they look.
Yeah.
But they're really hard in the middle.
They're not marshmallowy though, are they? These ones are fizzy. So fizzy and not fizzy. What do you...
Pineapple.
Yeah, they are pineapple. What do you prefer?
Probably pizza.
Pizza. So I thought quickly show you the books that Millie chose today. Great Escape, and that's the back. The Overthinkers Club, and the stories Grandma Forgot, but also we got the Terrible True Tales from the Stone Age, because we've just finished the AQA unit for the Stone Age, so I thought that would be perfect to go alongside it. And the other thing they gave us at the library, this is your reminder, reading challenge starts at the libraries on the 4th of July for anyone else who normally does it. The happiness when Millie brings in a freshly warm egg from the chicken coop, all smooth and clean. It's so cute that they've either just laid it or they've been sitting on it to keeping it warm. So it's now Wednesday. We're not used to vlogging, so I keep starting in the morning and then forgetting we're videoing, and the end of the day happens and then I'll remember. So we're just on the way to the garden centre. We have a little mini project that we saw last night that Millie wants to do for her flower garden, so we need to go and get a few bits from the garden centre, and we'll show you guys what we get after. Loud, very loud. Unexpected rain.
And thunder and lightning. Alfie's over there. Stopping off for a milkshake treat.
That's really good.
Is it? To avoid the rain. And Alfie got one of them. And a cheese sausage roll. Well, we got more than we needed. We've also got a huge planter to pick up at the till. This is what happens when we come to the garden centre. And it is absolutely chucking it down again. Just got home, just in time before it came down again. So we're just doing some lunch. Millie's making herself some fruit. Homegrown strawberries, aren't they, Mills?
Yep.
Not homegrown bananas though. That looks very yummy, darling.
Yeah.
So we went to the garden centre mainly for these two things. And I'll go and show you the rest of the stuff we actually brought. Georgie boy, what are you doing? I know, it's the camera.
Like
Ooh, you're giving kisses. So, this is what we also purchased. It was a display one, so it was super cheap. And I couldn't resist. So we bought that, and then we had to get soil, and then we had to get all of these plants to go inside it. What we're just about to do now. So they're going in, organising them, and we're putting them all in. And there you go. Bit of an impulse, but it looks super cute. So Millie is now busy creating her little bee water station, aren't you?
Yeah.
To put in your wildflower area. Got these two pots. You're going to glue this one to there.
Yeah.
Put some stones in here, aren't you?
So it's like that.
Be like that. Some stone, plenty of stones. Oh, there's a kettle. And then a little bit of water, not too much, don't want them to drown, but just a little station for the bees to come and find some water when they're hot and tired.
Yeah.
That is a very cute little bee, darling. There we go, Millie's all done. Mini beast watering hole here. You glued it on the top, haven't you?
Yeah.
Bees there. Some more bees. Oh, you got a ladybird, a butterfly, a little fly.
Oh, I should have put a snail on there.
Oh yeah, that would have been cute.
Yeah.
Maybe you can draw one on here,
Yeah.
around the edge,
Yeah.
couldn't you?
Yeah.
Because you haven't PVA glued that yet, have you?
No, I was thinking I could put something in there, but it's just muddy, so I have to wait for it to dry and then tip it all out.
Yeah,
and
good
then
idea.
I could draw something in there.
Yeah, good idea, chick. That's just got to dry now, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's looking cute, babes. Well done. So the rain has finally stopped. It's Friday and Millie's adding her little stones to her watering bee hole. Is that right, bee? No, water. Bee. Hang on. To her bee water hole. Watering hole.
Yeah, there you go.
Adding stones to her bee watering hole. And then we're going to add, you're going to add a little bit of water.
Yeah.
And find a home for it. Looks so cute. Where are we going to put it, Mills?
All right, and up there.
At the front, do you reckon?
Oh, I'm stuck. I'm beached. There.
Oh, it's lovely, Millie. Mills, that looks so sweet. Happy with that?
Yeah, I like that.
That's really cute.
My flowers are dying.
I was thinking how much they're all blooming. Those ones are, I think, more. Look, it's been really hot, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But all of your little sprouts are coming through, lovely.
They are very nice, aren't they? Right nice.
So we've had 3 new additions, haven't we?
Yeah, well, it
Since
was a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a whole complex situation,
Yeah.
but now we've ended up with 3 new additions, haven't we? That, yeah, we've had them this year, so they wouldn't have been. We last recorded in 2025, so no one would have seen these.
Yeah.
Comment down below. Pause now and comment down below. If you don't watch our Instagram, if you don't follow us on Instagram, then do it, because they have been shared on there. Millie's going to get them out one at a time and introduce them. So,
This is Nando's.
hey Nando's. Baby. We got her when she was a day old, didn't we?
Yeah.
Of what she was like then. What breed is she, Mills?
She's a cream leg bar.
Yeah.
So how old is she now? What, 4 weeks?
Is she 5 weeks? 4 or 5 weeks. Something like that, isn't she?
Yeah.
4 or 5 weeks.
Oh, is that better now? Is that a bit more comfy? Oh, got a little crown.
She has. She's got a cute little crown. This is Alfie, so he chose the name, didn't he?
Yeah.
We wanted to go for like a princess name or something because she's got a little crown developing, but I think it's going to be Nando's. Been Nando's since day one.
Don't
Ooh.
jump. Don't jump.
Still living inside at the minute because they can't go out just yet. She nearly can.
It's a favourite way to sit, isn't it? She's
Yeah.
really like being like held.
She likes sitting on you but not being held.
Yeah.
So this one is Lavender,
Yeah.
and this is the one that Millie chose and named. What
She's a
what is she?
bluebell chicken, but she's not the kind that lays blue eggs.
Bluebell
She
chicken.
lays brown eggs. Don't you?
So she's big enough to be outside, but because Nando's is a couple of weeks younger, they're all still inside at the minute to wait for Nando's to get big enough to go out. But she is going out in the day for a little bit in a little like coop with inside the coop, so she gets used to the other chickens. Otherwise she'd be out full time now, wouldn't she, if it wasn't because of Nando's?
Yeah.
But we don't want Nando's to be on her own, so at the minute she's still inside as well.
Yeah.
For some of the time, a bit of both.
Hey,
Hey Bluebell.
Lavender.
Gosh. Hey Lavender, it's because you're a Bluebell chicken.
You get yourself hurt.
As you can see, her wings are fully developed.
That's how chickens get hurt.
She's got all of her feathers, hasn't
Can't
she?
do that. No. You can't.
It's your favourite.
No, yeah, probably because Cynthia pecks.
Yeah, which we'll get Cynthia out in a second.
Oh yes.
So cute. She's nearly as big as the other one. She's nearly fully grown now, isn't she? She's about 6 weeks. 6 or 7 weeks she must be.
Yeah.
6, 7. And this is Cynthia.
Yeah.
Cynthia is the one I named because of Wicked.
So yeah, we wouldn't have just chose Cynthia, but we had one called Alpha, didn't we?
Yeah.
Which was Mum's, but she passed away. So then
Yeah.
we called, if we did have the second best, we call her Cynthia.
We had a trouble with a few of the little tiny chicks this year. We lost quite a few and went back to the breeder and got a couple of older ones. So yeah, it was going to be Alpha, but then I still wanted to name one, so we went for Cynthia. So she is a Speckledy Moran, which is the same as Dolly, who we've already got outside. So she'll look the same as Dolly, our other Speckledy one. She's also the same age as Lavender, but is inside most of the time at the minute because of Nando's, but again does go outside for a little bit to get used to the other chickens and to get some fresh air because they're getting smelly inside.
Yeah.
Are you getting smelly inside, Cynthia? Hello.
She likes to peck, so she might peck the camera.
Hello. She's going to fly as well because she's got all of her feathers as well. Nando's is the best behaved because we've had Nando's from a day old, haven't we?
Yeah.
You're right. Whereas these two, we didn't get them till they were 2 weeks old, which makes a big difference for that imprint. So they're still friendly, but they're not as friendly as what Nando's is. Nando's will happily just sit there, as you could see, once she was let go of. She'll just sit for ages, whereas these,
I let go of her.
she'll try and fly. Most probably. Oh no, she's sitting for a second.
Be a lap chicken nowadays. She's like a dog.
So does Dolly though, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She's the same breed as Dolly, and Dolly is the most friendliest.
She's off.
Dolly is the most friendliest out of our outdoor chickens at the minute, isn't she?
Yeah.
So we'll have another 3 to add to the flock of 4.
Yeah.
In a couple of weeks they'll all be outside together, hopefully. Getting on. You're so cute. Hey. You. I wonder what you got. Your deflated ball. Hey. What you got? I love my ball even though it's popped. So I just thought I'd end this vlog by having a chat with you guys about where we've been, what we've been up to, why we haven't filmed for so long, where the kids are with their home ed, and just have a bit of a chat and a catch up. One of the main reasons we haven't filmed for the past, I think it's about 6 months now, is because I hit a massive block of burnout. Yeah, my body was just like, no, enough's enough. And I wanted to bring it up. Obviously there's much worse stuff going on, and people are in much worse positions than I wanted to bring it up because I think it's a super important part for any home ed parents, and I'm all for promoting home ed, and I wouldn't change it for the world. And my kids are definitely individuals and 100% better off since I took them out of mainstream school. It just wasn't for them, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But I feel like I could have been kinder to myself over the years, and I think it's just got to a point where my body's just like, enough's enough, you need to slow down, something needs to give. And I realised what I've been doing is home editing, but still trying to live to the standard of what we see on social media with just mums in general, mums that send their kids to school, and the way the home should look, the meals the kids should be eating, the things I should be doing, and trying to keep to that standard alongside home editing. And I've realised that just isn't possible. Now it's taken me 8 years to realise this. So this is why I'm sharing it with you guys, because I promote home ed, but I equally always like to keep it real and show you guys actually the struggles that might come alongside it, or the things that don't work, because it is such a huge commitment and decision, and it falls on the main caregiver to provide that for the kids, and rightly so. Lee does the work, Lee brings in the household money, and my job is the children. So it was always going to fall on me mainly. He does help with certain things, but mainly it falls on me because it's my responsibility. That's teamwork, and that's what we agreed on. But yeah, it led me to just be massively burnt out, started forgetting things, super tired, not sleeping well, just feeling generally low, and forgetting words, and so many different things, anxiety level up here. So I had to, my body forced me to have a bit of a pause and a break, and take some time to just figure out how am I going to slow down, and how am I going to be kinder to myself and lighten my load. So it did include a trip to the GP just to have a discussion. I'm 40 now, so I just wanted to have a discussion whether there was other things going on and just check in. Something I don't do for myself. I never go to the GP for myself, so it's been a super uncomfortable experience, a little period in time for me, but it's been something that I needed to do. So basically, anyway, I don't want to go into it too much or anything, but just wanted to let you guys know that we need to be kind to ourselves. We need to be putting time aside to slow down, to have time to ourselves, to tell our kids, actually, I just need half an hour to just slow down and just do something that brings a calm for yourself, so then you can be better for the kids. And we cannot keep this standard that we see everywhere and compare ourselves to other families where the kids maybe are in mainstream school, or everyone's lifestyle is different, and we need to stop comparing ourselves, is basically what I'm saying. And it's so difficult now because you see everyone's life all over everywhere. You see everyone's life, so you can't help but think, hang on, they're doing that, how come I can't manage it? So alongside with me being burnt out, the GP also suggested an ADHD diagnosis, which I've got, and I've got combined ADHD. So that helps me understand myself, but I'm like, okay, so that's why I struggle with these things. That's why I've always struggled with these things. So I'm just being a bit kinder to myself anyway, and wanted to share sort of, it's okay to not be okay, basically, and to be struggling. And it doesn't mean it's the wrong decision for us. It's never the wrong decision, but it's just taken a few months just to, yeah, pause a little bit and figure out
what's what. So I'm starting to feel much better anyway. My head's that little bit clearer, but I am lightening the load I'm doing as well. So yeah, I'm feeling better, but I want to share that with you guys anyway. Right, enough about me anyway. So I'm going to go back onto the kids, which I much prefer talking about, and basically where they are. So Millie is at the minute, mainly she's doing maths and English, and then the £2 tuition hub have just started doing the AQA awards, and they are brilliant. They do a couple each block where you can have the live lessons, and then they'll help you make sure you tick off all of the criteria for the list of what you need to do to pass the AQA unit. And then they submit it, you send it to them and they submit it and get it marked, and then you get the certificate. You can do it with any of the ones on the AQA unit website. I'll link the AQA list of all the different ones, there's so many, and you can just send them to the £2 tuition hub without doing the live lessons, so you can pick any of the topics and then they'll mark it and submit it, and you can get your certificate that way. But for me it's working really well because Millie is getting structured learning. There's so many different topics and subjects that I feel like we're ticking off a lot of different areas. Like she's just done Stone Age, which I know if she was in school she would have done a long time ago. We haven't done that because she's not been interested in it, but now she is, and they had an AQA on it and it was perfect. Covered it enough, she made it look all pretty, she did more than what she needed for the criteria, but it was like a topic base, so it just, okay, we can structure a topic using the AQA unit award. So I definitely would recommend that. I'll link the information down below for that. Definitely worth having a Google and looking at that if you've never heard of it. It's brilliant for that little bit of structured learning. Alfie is doing his gardening business. It's going really, really well. Bless him, he's getting quite a few regulars now. He's still volunteering at the local library, and he's now on the committee there, and he's the main gardener, and he's doing so well. He still is doing some home ed. He's still learning more about gardening. He's doing some Centre of Excellence gardening courses, and he's still doing his maths and English as well for the functional skills. If he decides he wants to get a job, then he can show his employer that he understands maths and English. But for now I think he's trying to grow his own gardening business, and he loves it. He's so happy outside. You guys have seen the old vlogs with his little allotment. He's always loved being outside and plants, and so he's in his element. So he's doing really, really well. And Ted has just sat his maths IGCSE higher paper Edexcel, and I just thought I would just talk about that for a minute, because when we booked it for Ted I didn't know what I was doing, and I was like, have we even done this right? Alfie wasn't interested in doing GCSEs. Ted is now at the age where if he was in school he would be doing GCSEs, and he doesn't know what he wants to do yet for definite. So I think he's going to carry on with the home ed, but he wanted to do the GCSE because math has always been his strength, as you guys know, and he wanted to do that to show his capability and to be proud of what he can achieve and what he can do. So he's just sat, like I said, the Edexcel IGCSE higher paper. There was 2 of them, and from the mocks he's done, he's probably expected grade 8. That's what he's hoping for. Obviously whatever he gets is an achievement, and we're always super proud regardless, but he's got the pressure on himself a bit that he wants to show just how much he can do with that, which is fine, it's fair enough. They're all on their own path. But I thought I would quickly explain the process of booking a GCSE. I've written a few notes down because I would forget otherwise, and when I've sat down with Ted and I said, can you help remind me of all the steps we took, because I think it'd be good to share. So we sat down together and made a list. Right, I'm back. Millie is just introducing the little chicks to the big chickens in like a pen inside the main coop. So she needed help with some chicken wire, so I've just been helping her with that. Yeah, GCSEs is the last thing I thought I'd quickly explain. So I will link the website we used to book Ted's IGCSE. For the 2 papers, they were both the IGCSE maths papers were both calculator, and it cost us £232. Both of the exams, they were 2 hours long each. Yeah, and it cost us that for both. We just paid at the start, and it covered both of the exams. They were about 2 weeks apart, and when you book you do need ID, which we didn't know, so we tried to book, and Ted hadn't got any ID. His passport had run out and he hadn't got his provisional, so we had to stop the booking process, and then we had to
get him his provisional, and then we could go back on and book, because you have to scan and send like photo ID. We booked it at the beginning of March for the exams that just happened at the end of May and the start of June, just to give you a time frame. I think we'd left it quite close to the limit before we would have started getting late booking fees. We used Exam Centre Birmingham. The exam was held at Birmingham Moseley Rugby Club. And when we had to get there for 8 AM, and his exams started at 9:30. It did say 9, but both of them started at 9:30. But we still got there for 8 AM, and a lot of people were also getting there for that time, so they could get in plenty of time. There was about 300 people, I would say, that took the exam. Some were IGCSE, and then there was some that were just GCSEs, I think, all in the same room. And basically we got there, took Ted and dropped him off at the stairs at the bottom. He then went up. Halfway up he had to show his ID, and then he was let up the rest of the way, where he gave his name, and I believe they gave him a ticket, a number that obviously had already been assigned to him before, and then he had to take that ticket and give it to a member of staff. They gave him a little locker to put his belongings in, his phone and stuff, and then they took him to his seat, and then the ticket was left on his seat on the table whilst he sat there and did his exam. And then after he took that ticket back, passed it to a member of staff, and then he was given all of his belongings, and then he could leave. So it was a really super simple process. Didn't know, like, where do we leave him, where do we take him, any of that, which is why I'm sharing it all with you guys, because if I'd had a video to watch before, it would have made it all run much more smoothly. And when we took them out 8 years ago, we weren't even thinking about GCSEs at that point. It was just, we needed to get them out of the system. And yeah, so it's been a whole new learning experience. I don't know if he's going to do any more. He's still not sure. We're going to try and book him on for a college interview, just to see what they can offer him, because he just doesn't know really what he wants to do. He's always been computer based, but with the way it's all going with AI and stuff, he's not so sure anymore. So we just want to go and have a chat and see what his options are. And he might decide actually to do a couple more GCSEs in November or next May, June time. Yeah, we'll just wait and see. But it was quite a simple process once we knew what we were doing. So the second exam was obviously much easier, because we knew where to take him, where to drop him off, what he knew what his process was, and he needed a see-through pencil case with all his belongings in, and then a water bottle without a label on as well, a clear water bottle that he took in with him. That's how GCSEs work if they're not in school. I hope that's helped me, you guys, anyway, give you a bit of an insight of the whole process. I'm going to end this vlog here. I hope you enjoyed one of our videos again. Hopefully we'll be recording again really soon. Millie's running over. I hope you enjoyed seeing us back, and we hope to be back again really soon, if I can get my words out. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. See you next time. Bye.